What's going on, guys? I'm Jake, and this is Only Tactical. So today, we've got a new rifle. This is a 14.5 inch, basically a full Palmetto State build. It's a Saber upper with a pin and welded JMac Customs muzzle brake on the front. It's a blemish lower, mixed internals, including a Rise Armament 242 trigger, Timber Creek 45 degree AMD safety lever, Radian Raptor charging handle, B5 stock, die-free Co Kung Fu grip, and a die-free Co Tigerclaw. And then for Optic setup, I wanted to go with something a little different, so I picked up a used EOTech 512 and then threw on a Primary Arms 3X magnifier. This is the Gen 4, I believe, with their flip to side mount. So that's a quick breakdown of the rifle. We're gonna jump straight into the shooting, and then we'll come back here and talk about it.
So let's have some fun with it. We're at about 40 yards here, I think, is what we're at. All right, couple of bill drills, and then we're gonna let it sit for a little bit and cool down. Hey, not counting. Damn it. Second and a half, pretty average for me.
So what'd you think of the rifle? I thought it shot super well. super flat, very easy to control. Weight is pretty comparable to a 16-inch, not really much of a difference. I will say that the Difrico grips, I have heard a lot of mixed reviews on these. I'm a big fan of the angle. I really liked the way it felt in my hand, and that little finger groove right there I thought was super nice. The Tigerclaw up front was very, very nice, and I like how my hand fits in there. It did, as you can see in the video, get really hot, which, I mean, that's the way it works. So I do need to get some kind of wrap for this for when I'm shooting long range sessions, especially once we add a can up top to it. Other than that, I am fairly happy with this. I didn't use the 3x magnifier out of the range this time, just getting used to the EOTech, and I've still got to work with this. This is my first 3x magnifier on here, so any tips and tricks from you guys would be super appreciated on this. We're gonna mess around with this a lot just because I know that it can be a very, very nice setup. In the video, you'll see that the riser was not on there. I got this after my range day. I was hoping it would be there before, but it was not. So I am gonna have to re-sight everything back in with the riser. I did buy the riser specifically just because when I'm aiming down, my thumb, when I wrap over the top, was with the height of the EOTech right in the way of my sight. And so I bought it to just get a little bit higher on there. And that riser really helps with, I don't have to get so low and turn in. I can just keep my head pretty much square on, which if you're wearing some kind of chest rig or placards or anything that has stuff that's right here in the shoulder area, that can help a lot to keep it a little bit higher. But overall, very nice gun for really not that expensive. And if you look for deals and everything, which everything I bought was on sale, everything I bought was on sale, or even a used Optic, which I'm really liking so far. But overall, very solid setup, I think. Price is not bad. It was under $1,000. So, I mean, you can buy a whole gun setup from Palmetto State that's not the Saber upper, that's not set up like this, for a lot cheaper, obviously. But I really like the way this thing came together. I really like the way that it shoots, the way it looks. Obviously, there are a few things it's missing. It's missing a sling. Obviously, it's missing a can up front, heat wrap, that kind of stuff. We're gonna get that as time goes on. But I think this is gonna become my new main training rifle, just because the Optic setup works really well from where I'm at. I live in a city that is out away from everybody in Utah. So it kind of has the best of both worlds, close range and a little bit of distance. We'll kind of push this. I found a new shooting place where I can get 100+ yards and see what this does for accuracy. I don't expect it to be amazing, but I do expect to be able to hit on this. But drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think. You love it, you hate it. Hit that like and subscribe for more. And I won't quit my day job if you do. Thanks, guys.